Yeah, this is really nice. Yeah, it's lightweight. I barely notice it's there. I just like it. So one of the reasons that I am considering keeping the DJI Mic Mini over the previous DJI mic that I've had in the past is the fact of just how small it is when it comes to resting on your shirt. You can see sort of in this shirt how, because of the weight of this mic, it's tugging on the shirt a bit, which, you know, in my head, when I look at myself being filmed, I feel like it's pulling the shirt just drastically. And so with that being the case, I'll show you, if I take off this mic for a second, how it would look if I put the DJI Mic Mini in a similar spot. Just about no tug. So I think that's pretty cool. It's really lightweight. You almost forget that it's even there. Another reason that I'm keeping this over the DJI, and don't get me wrong, I won't be throwing this away, as you know, I've already purchased it and I own it or whatnot. But for the Legacy pack, you know, I don't really have a use case for it, since I already have one DJI Mic Pro Mic 2 that can, you know, do the equivalent features of this. But essentially I realized that with the Mic Mini, I don't use as many of those professional features that come with the mic, like the backup recording feature, or using it to plug in a lavalier mic to get a cleaner looking setup. This sort of solves that issue. You know, with it being as light as it is, there's not really a point. Because I don't use those features, you know, that doesn't really bother me. But the last reason I would suggest going with the DJI Mic Mini over the Mic 2 is the fact that with the earmuffs attached to the mic and the cord for the mic, if you were to use this accessory with a camera, you can pack all of that snugly away within the case. Oh, might have spoke too soon. Maybe without the cable. You can pack the mic away in the case with the muffs. So if you're in an outdoor environment and this is typically where you use these mics for whatever you're shooting, then that may come in handy as opposed to carrying and lugging around the entire bag just to carry around the extra accessories. So if you're someone like me that, you know, can't stand the weight of the previous mics because of the weight of just being tugging too much on your shirt, and you could go with something that doesn't really have all of those advanced features because you don't use them or it's not needed for what you do, then this might actually be a really good option for you. Well folks, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing to the channel to stay tuned for future videos. As always, thanks for viewing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.